back. Listen, I know. It has been a minute, but DestSpeaks is here. We are back. Woo! I know in my last video, I said I was MIA. Just for me to be MIA for another 3-4 months. But we move. Anywho, so if you've been keeping up with me, then you know that recently here, there was a death in my family. So that kind of explains why I've been gone. I haven't been able to post any videos or do anything because I've been with my family and just trying to adjust to things, still adjusting to things, but at the same time, God is still working things out and making things shake for me. So that's why we're here, and that's why I'm able to share this joy with y'all right now, because honestly, y'all, I couldn't be more grateful for life. I couldn't be more grateful for health and strength and peace over me and my family these past couple of weeks. And I know that it's gonna just continue. So that's how I'm able to be here today. But with that being said, I just wanted to let you guys know that the video you are about to see is our first special guest. DestSpeaks got her first special guest today, and it's amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to watch it. I pray that it blesses y'all, and I pray that y'all see and hear me and Christian's conversation, and I pray that it blesses y'all, honestly. So yeah, I'm excited. We got our first guest. Can't wait to have another guest come on, another guest, and another guest, and another guest, and just keep it going. Keep this ball rolling. You feel me? And this light is hitting. I could not have picked a more perfect spot to record this, period. But anywho, yeah, I love y'all so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love y'all. Keep me and my family in your prayers as we continue to adjust to this new life without my precious papa, who will be missed so much. But we know that God has him, and we know that God has us. So why should we fret? Why should we fear? So yeah, period. But I love y'all, and thanks for tuning into this video, and I pray that y'all enjoy it. All right, love you. Bye. Let's get it. Let's get it. My man, my new brother, Christian. Wait, do you go by something else, or can I call you Christian?
No, Christian is great. Christian is just fine.
Okay, because some people like to go by their last name, or they just have like a nickname, Chris. Or, I don't know, but I like Christian. I like Christian.
Christian it is.
Yeah, that's good. But anywho, listen, we got my friend here, my brother in Christ, Christian Zitney. We got a pro baller. What else? Let's see, influencer, content creator, suave man of God, my light-skinned friend doing his big one everywhere we go, period.
Absolutely.
Don't play.
Most importantly, man of God. Yes,
everyone. Introduce everyone to my friend Christian Zitney.
Nice to meet y'all. For anybody listening, much love, blessings to anybody that's gonna be listening.
Yes, we appreciate you for coming out to DestSpeaks. It is greatly appreciated. But anywho, Christian, the reason I even want to come and have this conversation with you is because of the TikTok live. Like just from that TikTok live that I had saw, I was swooped in. I was swooped in, Christian. I was like, you know what? That's my friend. He look familiar. So I had clicked on it because I know we friends on Facebook and stuff too anyway. So I'd be seeing you around. But you had popped up on my TikTok For You page that day. And I feel like it was nobody but God who did that. And who also led me to even actually be on my podcast, and you saying yes. I just feel like it was all orchestrated by God. So I'm happy to have you. Happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I really am. And we're here to spread awareness, and we're here to spread the message to our people, because a lot of our people are being misled. They're distracted. So we gotta use. We have to use our positions. First of all, we got to please God, but secondly, we got to be able to give everything that He's given us to people.
Yes, facts.
You know what I mean?
That's facts. And I I see the light. That's why I wanted this first one that I did with my special guest was to be the light, because that's really the main thing around my channel, is to share truth and spread light. Like I say, one video at a time. So I just figured, why not let that be my first, my first thing, my motto for this conversation with you. So, as I was going through and, doing my little research and stuff, just trying to make sure I had everything together, I obviously knew that we both were, trying to be on this influencer thing, this content creator thing. But I also noticed that me and you also grew up without, our dads in the home, or whatever the case may be. And that was so surprising to me. So I just wanted you to really, I guess, walk us down or walk us through how it was growing up for you, your faith growing up, or, just when or what age was it when you finally realized, okay, God is the way to go? Or has this always been something for you? So I just wanted you to walk us through that, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that's great insight. So for me, when I growing up, obviously not having my father majority of my life, I grew up with my mother, single mother, then she ended up getting married, had a stepfather. But when I was younger, I was always a spiritual person. I didn't understand that I was spiritual, but I always saw something greater than myself, and I enjoyed the awareness. So I would always think to myself as a kid, like, I want to serve this world. I want to love people. I want to be something positive, because I see life as greater than myself. So I want God to be pleased with me at the end of the day. And I've always been curious and adventurous and outgoing. But I feel like those things weren't just because of me. I feel like it came from something,
Greater.
or something, you know what I'm saying? More powerful.
Yes.
So, and as far as the not having the father aspect, I believe that it traumatizes a lot of people, especially in the Black community. A lot of are neglected emotionally, which leads them down the wrong path. And so even though I went through hard times, I always was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn the negative situations into something positive. I'm gonna seek God in the trials and tribulations. You know what I mean?
That's
So
good.
that's
good.
really what started it for me, honestly.
Yes, that's good, because I had noticed that at first, and I was like, oh wow, this is something we can definitely talk about, because as I get older, I'm noticing how much of an effect it had on me, or is having on me.
Right.
With me not having my father around. I was raised by a single mom too, and of course I had my grandparents. They helped out my mom, and then she got married again. But all in all, I didn't have my dad in the picture. He's in Texas. He comes down, special events, special occasions. He'll come down here and be with me and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's a lot of things that I missed out on since my dad was not, is not here. But like you said, yeah.
To what you saying, that triggers a thought. Like, a lot of men and women need to embrace that. They need to reveal that pain, because you can't heal what you never reveal, right? So when you emotionally, psychologically, you don't have guidance or leadership in the home.
Yes.
Allows the mind and the spirit to wander, and you get distracted from the external, which is the evil in the world, which is however you want to label it.
Whatever, yes.
My prayer and my hope for this world is that we create the change, that we are the start of the movement, because so many people, they don't even realize how traumatized and hurt that they are by not having.
They don't, Christian. They really don't. They don't. They just walk around with it. No one's healing. No one's doing any, internal work. It's not happening. But as for me, like I said, I've definitely noticed how much of an effect it had on me growing up, being without my dad, because I feel like it's some conversations I could have had with him that would have prevented me from so many other past mistakes that I've made, So, but look at us, and who's to say how we would have turned out if our dads were in the picture, It could have been better, or it could have been worse. So I agree 100%. All we really can do is turn them negatives into something positive. And I'm right there with you as far as being the change that we want to see in the world, literally, because who gonna do it? If not us, then who?
That's why gotta stand up. And that's why I loved what you labeled the picture when you said be the light. It's like we are programmed by society, and we walk out in this world and we see the wrongness that's going on, whether it be
Mm-hmm.
abuse, whether it be drug abuse, whether it be violence, whether it be whatever it is, right? We have
Yes.
the power to create change, and that we have the power to be able to stand up for what's right. But most times we dim our light, and we worry about what people are going to think about us. We worry about
Yep.
how is it going to come off. But it's like, in reality, this is what God wants from us. He wants us to be like, okay, listen, Christian and destiny, I have given
Mm-hmm.
on this planet, and not even just for us to everybody that's going to be listening to this. You have
Yes.
this planet is far greater than your comprehension. Your tiny little brain cannot comprehend
Mm-hmm.
what I have for your life. So don't conform to the ways of the world, but by the renewing of your spirit and your mind. You know,
Yes.
walk in that faith. It's going to be scary. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult because everybody's doing what's not normal.
What's comfortable?
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
we're not seeking comfort,
Mm-mm.
because
You
when you
gotta
seek
get
comfort,
out
you
of
don't
it.
grow.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And we
I
just
need, I need, I need a one of them things. Boom. Cause baby, I knew it was gonna be some gems. I already knew it's gonna be some gems. Listen, y'all better listen.
yeah.
Cause listen,
This
this that heat. So
that's
hey, take
and
it
we
or leave it. Take it or
us
leave it.
being us being African American people, Black people, however you want to say it, we owe our community. We owe the world. I mean, when you think about slavery, for example, right? We're still oppressed to this day, and it's like
Yes.
we cannot take for granted the privileges and the blessings that our ancestors created for us to have now. The fact that we're able to get on this phone and have a conversation, to be able to spark a light or maybe inspire whoever may be listening, is because of the sacrifices that came before us. Our
Yes. Talk about it.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I don't want to be long winded, but I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that step in purpose.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yes.
Don't be afraid to be
Yes.
who you are. God
Don't.
special for a reason. So share.
Yes. You have to walk with that faith because without faith, it is impossible to please him. That's Bible. That's
Mm,
Bible. You
mm,
can't be out here doing things and oh why it's not working out because where's your faith? Do you even believe that God exists? That's the first thing. You
mm,
first gotta believe he exists. Cause
mm,
you ain't finna cause the second thing it says is to seek him. But you
mm,
can't seek a God that you don't even believe in.
mm,
It's not gonna work. So in
mm.
order for things to get on a better path for you, you got to bow down. You got to humble yourself. Lead with that love that is inside of you, and humble yourself and go to the Father. Because if not, you're gonna feel like you forever in this. I know. You're gonna forever feel like you in this cycle of never ending just whirlwind around you. So it's just like you gotta have faith. You gotta walk with faith every single day, not by sight. Because you walk by sight is hey.
It's external distractions everywhere you go.
Yes.
Media, negative influences maybe in your community. Um,
Mm-hmm.
understanding, so they're only being deflective. They're only revealing the poorness and the evilness or the ugliness in their soul.
Yes, the negativity.
So it's like you have to create a force field in your mind and your spirit to be like, okay, people can only teach you what they know. But the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. When you understand that
Mm-hmm.
life has meaning, when you understand that you're not here just by coincidence, by accident, because for me personally, I don't believe nothing originates from nothing. I don't believe this
Facts.
world could just be created. But they say the Big Bang Theory. I don't believe in that. How can my brain send signals to my mouth to be able to communicate to you right now? How can
Mm.
the beauty of a woman's body, the way God created a woman, to be able to store liquid and to create life inside of a womb for 9 months?
Yes.
It, you can't say, like, it's like an artist, for example, right? Or this piece of paper. This just doesn't appear here. I had to write it down. So nothing,
Yes.
nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
God is the
It's deeper. It's
you
deeper.
know what
It's
I'm
so
saying?
much deeper than what people make it to be.
And
It's
they don't understand.
so much deeper. It's so much more spiritual than we give credit for. Like
Hmm.
it's
Because we are distracted by man-made objects, the cars, the homes, the cell phones, the stores, the this.
yep.
Before that was even a thing, it was literally all grass, trees, flowers,
That's
the
it.
birds, bees, whatever. You know what I mean?
That's
And
it.
those things serve a purpose in our ecosystem in order for the world to operate the way that it does.
Yes.
My
Every,
God,
everything has a purpose.
it
And
has a
God, He is so strategic with everything. And like even not just even with making us, because the human body, we know is just
mm,
so complex. That's just the beginning of how strategic God is. And I just really want, my prayer is for people to really realize that God is so much bigger than anything. Anything.
Talk about it, not your bill.
Anything.
Securities.
Yes.
Like, come on now, let's really like that.
Anything. You can do anything with God on your side. This happening right now, this meeting, is because of God. And can't nobody tell me differently. Us crossing paths the way that we did, me seeing you at fault and already knowing who you were, just everything. Like you said, everything I feel happens for a reason. It does. It does. And speaking of meeting you at Faulkner, Christian, I remember when I had first like heard you speak. I think it was, I don't remember what this was called. It was something they had us all come in there for. It was like some professors and some RA people. They had us all come together and share on something, and you were really like the only guy that really spoke out. And I said, okay, listen to him. Period.
I don't remember. I don't. What was it? I don't remember what it was.
That's what I don't remember either. It was something they had us all there for. It was me and you. It was some other basketball players. I don't remember what it was called, but I know that they had us all in there, and you was just saying how you want us all to come together and, do this and do that. You were shining your light. You were literally shining your light right then and there. Right then and there. Even before the live, I had already, I said, that's a bad man right now. Don't play with him. Do not play with him. But anywho, I just wanted to know, like, how was it for you at Faulkner? Because I had my own experience going there. And yes, I wanted to ask you, like, do you feel that the professors and even just the student body at Faulkner, do you feel like they helped you get closer to God? Or do you feel like it was kind of a standstill at Faulkner? Do you feel like they pushed that, with you like they could have, or they could have did more?
I'll say this. My experience was a lot different. Just given where I came from. I was came from Arizona to from a school in Arizona where I was trying to play basketball to Alabama to play ball. But I'll say this. I'll say that they tried in ways. But I would say my experience was unique. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. So but I will definitely say that they started to give me the opportunities to reach more people, like when I spoke in men's chapel, when I was able to build connections with the football coach to be able to mentor or come around and just talk to different people.
Yes.
Those types of things I can appreciate. Those type of things were the blessings in it all. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that. I just really wanted to know because
I dropped that. I'm sorry, but this just came to my mind. That video, I did a video with Faulkner. It was speaking out about mental health.
Okay.
About that. It's on their YouTube channel. I remember getting the feedback about it and just how people really appreciated that. So I would say for some of the staff and employees, they treated me well. I will say that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I love it. As for me, my experience, I feel like the same. As far as my professors though, they had their moments, but I definitely feel like it could have been pushed more. Just in their behavior and some of the things they would do would kind of make me feel like, okay, this is a Christian university, but is it? Just some stuff. But like you said, for the most part,
vision.
Yeah.
Everybody don't understand, in the ways that you understand, which is why you called to be a leader. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Leaders got to lead.
Gotta do my part. That's it. Can't worry about what the next person doing, because if you do, you're gonna forever be stuck waiting for the next person's opinion. So but how do you manage to be the light? It's like such a dark world right now. Not even right now, just in general. It can be very dark out here. So another question I have is, how do you manage to share your light in such a dark world? How do you manage to still have your light, I should say, in such a dark world when it's so many things around us, going on, which you kind of got into earlier about the force field in your mind. So if you could just go deeper into that for us.
Yeah, definitely. I love that question. I feel like I've always had this purity in my soul. You get what I'm saying? I've always,
Yes, and I see that. I see
you know what I'm saying?
that.
I appreciate that. I feel like I've always had a purity in my soul, and I feel like it's from God. And I try not to have a victim's mentality because we can't control what happens to us in life. We only can control how we respond. So even though I've been hurt or things have happened, I think to myself, how can I be in service of others? How can I love people? How can I be greater than my current situation? So for me, it's just about choosing to do the right things. For me, it's just about choosing to build positive habits. It's about learning. I'm a seeker of knowledge. I feel like the more I've trained my mind and I've trained my spirit to literally see the good in all things, to have
Yes.
gratitude, to
Y'all
be
better
able,
be writing.
you feel what I'm saying? When I
Yes.
really started to like, I made myself into like a machine, so to say, because I started to, when I analyze the world around me, I'm like, man, people are broken because of trauma. They're with vices, which lead to bad habits and bad decisions, which ultimately, when you make a bad decision, you have to live with those consequences, which is karma.
Yes.
I started
Yes.
to understand the power of my decisions and that I have power.
That's
And
good.
a lot of it is seeking guidance from the man up above because I always ask him, please lead me in the right direction. I don't have all the,
Yes.
I know you've given me something inside to share with the world. So to answer your question, it's a constant quest of self-improvement, a
That's
constant
good. I love that, Christian. I love that.
being who you are called to be and not settling for what the world wants you to be, not settling for what people are doing that is negative or that's destroying them or that's being able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna create change. Thinking about Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Barack Obama,
Yes.
who decided to do something that was outside of the norm.
Uh-huh.
That's when you create things that money can't buy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts.
So my spirit
Facts.
is my weapon in
Living
this.
in purpose, walking in purpose every single day. Every single day. Taking that walk. Picking up that cross.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
And
saying.
walking. And
You got
walking.
and that too is like you're not here just to pay bills and die. Like
Say
you
it again,
no,
please.
you're not here to just clock in and clock out. You have something that can't be bought.
You have
The
something that
the
can't be
the,
bought.
the social security number that the government gave you, that's of the world. That's nothing God. You know what I'm saying? Like don't even get
Yes.
because I really got it on my body right now. Like I'm trying to really
Yes.
change our community and put our people on. Like you
Uh-huh.
clock in, clock out. You're not here just to go through life confused and no, you have beauty within yourself.
Yep.
Einstein said this once. He said, the imagination is life's preview of its coming attractions. What that means is, for those listening, everything that God placed into your mind, into your soul, is for a reason.
It's for a reason.
Not
For
that
sure.
that it just didn't all of a sudden just get there. It's because you are supposed to follow that inner voice.
Yes.
Don't settle for the crumbs. You feel what I'm saying? We could have a cake.
Yes.
So God just, you gotta
He
understand who
doing
you
his big one. He doing his big one in you and yeah, everything. 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 I see it and I love it so much. And I had saw a post. Let me see where I wrote it. Okay, yeah. I had saw a post and it said that service to others is the rent we pay for our room in heaven. I had saw that you had
are.
shared that. It was by, I think
My
it was from
feet.
Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
Don't get me started. When I saw that, let me tell
I
y'all.
loved it. I instantly said yes. I said, let me write this down right now. I love this. I love this quote so much. I had to save it to my phone.
I
And
do.
that just spoke volumes about you and your character. Little do you
Mm,
know. Because when
thank
I had you know, I hadn't seen that post or that quote before then. So that to me, like I said, I had to write it down. I had to write
you.
it down.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's empowerment, right? I heard Nipsey Hussle say he read once that the highest human act is to inspire. And I started to think to myself, man, Christian, how long has it been since you realized your greatness? How long have you been submitting to trauma and to pain? How long have you
Oh,
long has self-sabotage and imposter syndrome been a part of your way of thinking when in reality it's just been a delusion because of your past?
Jesus.
But when you heal, once you reveal, you can heal. Once you heal, you grow into your power. So
Yeah.
about us, it's not about our own personal self. It's
It's
about
bigger than us.
who's the next person we can love on and we can help.
Yes, it's bigger than all of us. It's so much bigger than all of us. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, man. I want when I'm on my hands and knees and I'm praying, and when it's my time, I want God to be like, I'm proud of you. You did everything for me.
Yes,
Because my rent,
yes.
it got to get paid, and I ain't going out here and be playing like.
Don't be out here playing.
Nah,
Period. Be of service. Be of service, and especially after my papa, he recently passed. He passed.
he's
It'll
so
be a month. Yes, may his soul rest. It'll be a month on the 9th since he passed away. So me and my family, we've been transitioning ever since then. There's been a lot going on, which I appreciate you, y'all. I appreciate you, so Christian. He reached out to me, y'all, so many times. Not so many times, but more than once for this to happen. And little do you know, that actually motivated me even the more to get my stuff together to do this. Like, yes, I was going through with my family, trying to figure out how to grieve and do all these things. But I am so glad and so happy that you text me and was like, hey, what we gonna do?
Because
Literally.
I'm gonna push you because I see the great in you. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure I hold you to a high standard, because if I don't, how can you grow? And it's in likewise, iron sharpens iron. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
I am you
Christian.
and you are me. So we gotta hold each other to that standard.
Yes, and I appreciate
Oh
it
no,
so much, so much.
you already
But
know.
like I was saying though, especially after my papa died,
Mm-hmm.
we just spent a lot of time reflecting on his life. I know that I have, and just how he was just so selfless, throughout his life, even not just with his family, but with people on the outside. He helped so many people. He was of service to so many people. So I knew for sure, like when he got to heaven, I knew God was proud, because it was like second nature for my papa. Like it was nothing for him to lend a helping hand to somebody. And I just told myself from this point on, that's what I want to do. And that's also the reason why this quote really stuck out to me, because we really are. When you serve down here, you're creating room in heaven, baby. So it's just like, why not? Serve that. You're serving God's people. You love them. It shouldn't be that hard, but it's so hard for us as humans to serve one another. And I don't understand that. But I know for me, from this point on, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
And like I read once, it said, Earth has enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. And that's what
Jesus.
it is, greed. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. And
Yes, that's all you
it's
see.
greed. That's all that it comes down to, because there's no reason why people should be homeless when we have billionaires in position. There's no reason why people shouldn't be able to eat every day.
I
That
literally said this the other
waste
day.
companies.
Literally. You ride by, especially out here in the country. I'm out here in the country. We got all this land. You ride by your truck, you see all this land and everything. It's no reason why it's homeless people out here. We got homeless veterans, people on the side of the street asking for a place to stay or money and for a hotel. Why? Be of service. Don't think too much about it. Just if you feel God tugging at your heartstrings, do it. Do it. Don't ignore that voice, please, because we need more kindness. We need more love. We need more gentleness nowadays. Like it's just so many people that are in survival mode that it's just like, woo. Can we just all take a breather? Can we all just take a nap for like a month and just pick back up, because everybody is just so, and that going can make you feel or make you act harshly to the next person, because it's a lot going on in your mind. So you just have to really take time for yourself and serve others. Take time for yourself as well. You have to have a balance. You just got to have a balance. That's it.
And when you understand what greatest life is, you understand that the things that you're chasing, there's not of substance. It doesn't matter. What matters is
Yes.
feeding your soul, loving other people like you're saying, sharing other people like you're saying. And that's what help makes the world go around. Like it really could be that simple. But
Yes.
here's another thing too. A lot of times we've accepted society's standards. We've accepted the things that go on in this world instead of creating our own path and our own lane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing now. I'm tired of seeing my brothers and my sisters on the streets. I'm tired of seeing prostitution. I'm tired of seeing
Yes.
brothers out here, abusing weed and alcohol, and they in the streets because they just need a hug, because
Uh-huh.
they just traumatized. They might experience violence. Or I'm tired of seeing black women, or women just in general, giving themselves away because they don't know what self love is, because they've never been taught.
Jesus.
Self esteem, given to them. It all stems from our childhood. It all stems from not knowing what love is, lack of love.
Mm-hmm.
World. This
It's a
world is driven by
root. It's a
ego.
root.
This world is driven by ego, pride, greed. The list goes on and on and on. And it's like, all right, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
I'm gonna live in my purpose. I'm not turning the other cheek. I'm not just gonna focus on my life and what I gotta do. No. Purpose driven, not pleasure driven. We're not about to sit up here and just act like these issues don't exist and that we don't have the
Yes.
change.
Yes. Use your power. Use it.
You have
Use your
to.
voice.
Because you
Got
don't
to.
you want to please God. You want to live for God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because who am I to
Listen, you
have
like
all this knowledge?
you said what?
Who am I to have all this knowledge and then
Right.
not even share it with the next person? Like that, that's selfish. Let's
Exactly.
no.
And the God's gonna be like, he's gonna have a checklist. He's gonna be like, okay, I gave you life from this time to this time. Here's a list of things. What did you do? What did you
What did
do?
you do?
What did you do?
Jesus.
What did you do? Who did you help? Who did you love? Who did you inspire?
Yes.
Did you? What have you done? You
What
was
have you
focused
done?
on $1 million. You was focused on a house, a car. What is
Okay.
that? Uh, you was focused on a piece of paper. Where my money? You was that somebody could rip up and it loses its
That's
value. Oh man,
that
this is
somebody can go and reprint more of?
like, come on, like, let's really talk about it. Like, this is what we chasing after.
No,
We're allowing
it's
society to program our minds to think that, oh, I gotta get a check, I gotta get money, and then we gotta survive and make a living. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, you're gonna place monetary value, paper,
yes.
over your purpose. You're
Over
gonna
your
put over
purpose.
your purpose, over what God wants for your life, over impacting and loving people. That's what you're gonna put. You're gonna put a piece of paper over your entire lifestyle. You're
Make it
gonna
make
chase
sense.
money until you go into the grave.
Make it make sense. Jesus.
Like, come on, y'all. Like, what are we
It's a
doing?
lot. It's a lot that has to be taught about, and it's not getting taught about enough, Christian.
Nah,
And I feel like we're literally just hitting the tip of the iceberg. Because when I say it's so much that needs to be taught about, that is exactly what I mean. Because there's so many people, black and white, young and old, who are just either stuck or lost. Don't just a lot of confusion, and we're taking that first step right now, coming together like this to bring an end to all the confusion, to bring an end to the people who are lost and don't know. It's no, as long as we are here, and that's what we're called to do as Christians. We're called to be vessels and to share the good news and to bring somebody closer to God. Like, we're not supposed to just continue to harbor all this information for ourselves and just sit in church on Sunday with the next Christian and just, oh, hey girl, how you doing? No, you gotta get out here in these trenches. We got people to save. It's
yeah,
souls that need to be set free.
sure.
So this is just the start. This is just the beginning of so much more. So many other conversations to be had with me and you, with whoever we meet in the future. It's just a lot to be taught about.
Free, you can make an impact where you are. It don't have to be, sometimes we get too far ahead of ourselves and we trying to rush, but it's like you can make an impact at work.
Yes.
How you doing today? How's your mental health? How did you feel waking up this morning? What you got going
That's
on in
so
you?
good.
How can I help you?
That's
How can
so good.
I serve you today with intention, with purity, not with the hidden motive or malicious.
Yes.
No, I genuinely care about you. How can I be a listening ear? Because when you leave this place, I don't know what you go through.
Yeah. Christian.
Like
Oh my days.
the grocery stores we go to, the people that we may meet, wherever it is in the world, you can make an impact.
Wherever.
Act over income. You cannot take the money with you when you die.
You can't.
I
It's
mean, you can
saying
put
here, it's a
have them
wrap.
in your tombstone if you want, in your grave. That's up to you, in your casket, however you want to put it. But it's not going to hold any value. It means
It's
nothing.
not. Once you gone, it's gone.
All
It's a
that
wrap.
that your body is decaying and your family is grieving. That's it.
That's it, Christian.
So like, what do we like? What? Well, let's shift the focus. Look at society. Look at these phones. Look at comparison. It's a thief of all joy. Oh, this
Yeah.
person doing this and all. No, that's of the devil. The devil doesn't want you to be happy. The devil doesn't want you to.
Yes. Put it away.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Your higher level of consciousness, higher level of awareness, because these phones are literally like taking a hold of your mind. Like you think
Mm-hmm.
reality, but in reality, you put that away. You realize, hold on, I'm holding myself back. Hold on,
I'm holding
this
myself
life,
back.
this life is mine. Hold on, I have the power to be able to love and spread whatever God wants me to in this world.
Yes. I
Let's
have the authority over my life, period.
now,
Yeah.
like you are the creator of your reality. God has already given you the gifts. He's already given you life. He's already given
Yeah.
you eyes that can see, a mouth that can talk, nose to be
Talk
able
to
to
him,
hear. Like
please.
now, he's giving you everything, and you complaining. You
Everything.
choose to complain. Oh, I gotta. Oh. No, you get to be alive.
Cut it. That's why I try to remove myself from those kind of people, even though I know that's like, well, you gotta work what you got. But at the same time, it's like too much of that is too much for me because I know myself.
Right.
It's only so much that I can just hear you whining and complaining about. Oh, this not working. Let's try to find a solution. Let's try to find a resolution to our problem, to the nagging, to the because it's just like if you're gonna keep doing it like a broken record, I don't want no parts in that, Christian. That's why it's really just me, my family, and I have like a handful of people that I just
Right.
But
We are creatures of habit. Whatever you program your mind to think is going to be the reality of your life.
that,
If you're giving yourself negative emotions, if you're talking bad about yourself, about
yes, and
that's
then
all
you're
your.
letting that come out your mouth.
There's power. There's death. What's the term in the Bible? Just the power of the tongue.
Yes,
There's life and
yes,
death.
there is power in that tongue. Life and death.
You
Life and
speak
death,
things
baby.
into existence. You can either speak positivity of your life or you can speak negativity. It's all up to you. That's it.
That's
Life
it.
is as it is. Life is as you are. You get what I'm saying?
That's good. That's so good.
The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. That's a Greek philosopher, Marcus Aurelius. Like that's so true.
That's true. It
Another
is.
philosopher, his name is Seneca. He talks about we suffer more in imagination than we do in reality. If we truly understood how bad people have it in third world countries, how people struggle to be able to eat every day, how people struggle not to have
Jesus.
water, have clothes, people don't have the resources and access that we do. Man, we talking on $1,000 phones right now, man. Do you know I know you know, but I'm just speaking out loud. Our ancestors died. They used to pick cotton. They used to get burned on fire. They used to get like. Do
Well,
people understand the magnitude of how far this society and this world has come?
has come. No, we
Because of
lose
the color
sight.
and we were judged, and we complain about what? Well,
We
look at the
lose sight.
man. Come
We
on,
have lost sight.
we have.
No one. We gotta
Main
like I
thing-
said. This. Mm-mm.
Well, I'm sorry. What you say?
Oh, you can continue. I'm sorry. You can
No,
go.
I'm sorry. We bounce ideas off of each other. We have to deprogram. We have to unlearn. We have information now, but with the information there has to come application. So we know enough.
Mm.
Stop holding yourself back. We know enough now, but now we gotta.
Yes.
Oh, we gotta put out the greatness of the world. And on top of that, when you understand that, okay, I have this one life. I have this one life. I don't know when I'm gonna go. I don't know.
Just one.
I have this one life. Every single second that we get to breathe on this universe, on this planet, however you want to call it, is a privilege. People pass away in their sleep. People pass away from car accidents. People pass away from all these crazy things. And it's like
Every
you have
day.
life every day. People die every day. And the fact that you have life today and you're complaining,
You're complaining.
come on, y'all. We
The
better.
nerve. I know God just be like.
Right. I made a message today. I tweeted. I said, "Who answers tears when God cries?" You know what I mean? He,
Yes.
he there for us when we crying, but like we hurting him. We letting him down. You feel what I'm?
Who there to wipe his tears?
You feel what I'm saying? So, y'all, I want.
Man.
I'm not trying to get off. I'm just. I don't want to get off topic because I'm sure you probably have more questions. But yeah, I want people to understand their purpose and their power, and that
Yes.
life is meant for more. and don't be programmed and distracted by society. Be
You
your own
can't.
visual self.
Mhm.
Be authentic in that. Like, don't let them tear you down.
That's it. That's it. I truly did not have any more questions. I just wanted us to really do what we just did, honestly, and really bounce off of each other because I already knew beforehand that it was going to be good. And like I said, it's so many more conversations and topics that can be had, and I pray that in the future it is because me and you both know that it's a lot of work that needs to be done in the Black community, especially.
Mm-hmm.
So why not? Like I said, who? If not us, then who? If not
Exactly.
us, then who, Christian?
Exactly. No, literally. We have no more time to waste. We have no more time to sit back and just hold these ideas and these emotions and thoughts. Like, it's time for us to just reach out to the next person and help them evolve, help them grow. And
Yes.
like I said, y'all, we get this one life. So how do you want to be remembered? What impact do you want to leave?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what can I get from life? How much money can I make? How many cars can I own? This, that, blah, blah, blah. What can you give to the world? How can
Yeah,
I?
I need you to shift that
Yeah, you know what I'm
quick.
saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
for those listening, you are more powerful than you know. God is with you. I promise. You just have to allow Him to work in your life. You have to have a belief and a faith in knowing that this life is far beyond your comprehension.
Yes.
You're just here. You're not here for no reason. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you are powerful. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are everything under the sun. If it's
Everything.
positive, then it's you. If it's negative, it's not.
Period.
Oh no.
That's it. That's it. Gyms are over. Y'all better get y'all notepads out.
No, for
And y'all,
real.
I hope y'all really wrote some things down because it was some
Yeah,
gems.
and yeah, we're gonna chop this up and clip this up too. Like, some of the good, we're gonna put that out for the world.
Yes.
We're
Yes,
gonna
we are for sure. But Chris, I just want you to know that you are such inspiration to
thank you.
me and so many other people. I'm not even trying to sound like a fangirl,
No,
but
no,
I
no.
just want you to know you are such an inspiration, man. And I just
Thank,
want you to keep going. Please do not stop
thank
because
you.
it's so many people, young men,
Mm,
especially. You don't find too many young men like you. So I know for sure God got his hand all on you. So
thank
please do not stop. Keep going. I love you, my brother. From
you. Thank
another mother, I love you so, so,
you.
so, so much.
Love you too. For me.
And I just know God has greater. He has so much greater coming for both of us. So
Thank you.
I love it. And I love you so much. And I thank you once
Love you
again
too.
for coming
Thank
on.
you.
I appreciate you.
I'm proud of you too. I gotta give you your flowers. I'm big into giving people their flowers. Like, it takes a lot for someone to be able to have a vision and be like, you know what? I want to be different. They may not understand the vision right now. They may whatever, but I think different, and I'm gonna do what
Yeah.
God. I'm not gonna entertain what they say, what they think. I'm gonna stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you for that. And I give you your flowers, like your
Yes,
positivity,
thank you.
your charisma, your outgoing, like everything that you're doing right now. I'm telling you, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be proud. All I ask of you is just to stay consistent and don't stop. And
I
for everything,
will. I will.
I'm proud of
Yes. Thank
you.
you for the motivation. I appreciate that. When
You already
you
know.
he sent me that second message, y'all, I said, yeah, it's time for me to get my inch together. I gotta
Yeah,
get it, I gotta get it together.
for sure.
So yes, I appreciate you so so much.
Absolutely.
And this is going to conclude
Yes, it will.
our conversation. This speaks with Christian Zitney. Period, period, period.
Y'all.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much again.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Y'all have a good one. All right.
Yes. We love you.